On a sunny day in the meadow, Mary, a curious and adventurous cat, was exploring the vibrant surroundings. She loved to roam freely, observing the birds, chasing butterflies, and basking in the warm sunshine. It was during one of her escapades that she stumbled upon a young girl named Brian, sitting alone under a large oak tree. Mary approached Brian cautiously, her tail flicking with curiosity. Brian looked up, her eyes filled with sadness. Mary could sense that something was troubling her, and she decided to stay by her side. They spent the entire afternoon together, sharing stories and laughter. Mary couldn't help but feel a connection with the girl. As the days went by, Mary and Brian became inseparable. They would explore the meadow together, chasing each other through the tall grass and climbing trees. Mary had never felt such joy and companionship before. She had found her perfect human friend in Brian. One evening, as Mary and Brian sat under the oak tree, Brian shared her worries with Mary. Her parents had recently divorced, and she was struggling to adjust to the changes in her life. Mary understood the pain of losing a family, as she had been abandoned as a kitten. She decided to help Brian find happiness and a sense of belonging again. Mary embarked on a mission to bring Brian's family back together. She started by visiting Brian's mother, Mrs. Anderson, who lived in a nearby town. Mary would sneak into Mrs. Anderson's backyard and leave small gifts, hoping to remind her of the love she once shared with Brian's father. One day, while Mary was leaving a heartfelt note for Mrs. Anderson, she overheard a conversation between her and Brian's father, Mr. Thompson. They were discussing their regrets and the impact their separation had on Brian. Mary realized that they still cared deeply for each other and their daughter. With newfound determination, Mary devised a plan to reunite Brian's parents. She enlisted the help of her animal friends in the meadow, including a wise old owl, a mischievous squirrel, and a friendly rabbit. Together, they orchestrated a series of events that would bring Mr. Thompson and Mrs. Anderson back to the meadow, where they first fell in love. On a beautiful summer day, Mary led Brian's parents to the meadow, where they were greeted by a breathtaking sight. The meadow was adorned with colorful flowers, and a path made of petals led them to a picnic blanket in the center. Mary watched from a distance as Mr. Thompson and Mrs. Anderson embraced, tears of joy streaming down their faces. As Mary witnessed the reunion of Brian's family, she felt a sense of fulfillment. She had brought two families together, creating a new blended family filled with love and happiness. Mary knew that her adventure in the meadow had not only changed Brian's life but also her own. She had found her purpose in helping others and spreading love. From that day forward, Mary, Brian, and their newly blended family spent countless days in the meadow, creating cherished memories together. Mary's meadow adventure had taught her the power of love, friendship, and the importance of family.